Level, Alberta, I guess. I got a calling way back, and I don't know what day it was even, to kind of felt my heart calling me to Ottawa, I guess. And if somebody would have asked me 2 more weeks ago, I would have said I'm never going to Ottawa. But somehow I had a very strong feeling in my heart that I was going to Ottawa. Went there. Didn't think we were going to make it with the icy roads, with the long convoys, but we did. Somebody kept us safe on the road. When I got to Ottawa, we got stuck in the outside of Ottawa and raced in there at 2 o'clock in the morning. When I Googled my room, I was a 2-minute walk. That's how I got led there, I guess. And the experience there, I guess, unbelievable. Never thought I'd face something like this, and how real everything was, how it all fell in place, I guess, how we all teamed up and made everything happen, how many new friends I met. Just amazing, amazing time, I guess. How God was, a little piece of heaven, I always say. Like you always read the Bible, a little piece of heaven, how people all united, everybody was one. You didn't ask what religion, what you did for work. We kind of just all blended as one person, and it was so unreal to me to see this and be involved in this, I guess, so real. Like almost a little piece of heaven, I keep saying, what I felt there, I guess. How God guided us. You didn't know why you went there, but then you ended up there for a reason, it seemed like every time, right? So, until the cops came out and wrecked it all, I never wanted to go home, because I loved it so much. Every day felt like 10 minutes.
Right on. Is there a message you'd like to share, or anything moving forward? Or?
Yes, I would like to tell everybody, just make that extra step of faith, I guess, and step out of this world a little bit every day to make a difference for the next person's lives, or whatever you can do, Otherwise, I think this world is going just history. So keep trying and make an extra step. That's what I'm pushing for.
Yeah. All right, well, thank you very much. Hey, it was nice meeting you. We'll see you on the road.
You got it.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Conrad Nemweiler from the Peace Country of northeastern British Columbia, Fort St. John, Chetwynd, Dawson Creek area.
Okay. So it's just Conrad. So when did you find out about this, and when did you know you wanted to join?
Well, I probably found out about the convoy, I don't know the exact date, but 4 or 5 days ahead of when it was going to be leaving Vancouver. And knew I wanted to kind of go, but didn't have a truck of my own that I could take, and kind of didn't know how I would go, or how I would find somebody that wanted a truck. But I actually prayed about it, and it turned out that my cousin's son had a truck to go to Ottawa, but no driver. So the doors opened up, and about 30 minutes after I found that out, I was packed and ready to go. Left Chetwynd, where I live, and went to Fort St. John to get the truck. And then I had to wait about a day for them to finish doing some work on the truck that needed to be done. By that time, it was the day after the convoy had already left Vancouver, and they'd already gone to Calgary, and I was thinking I'd catch them at Regina. It took longer for the truck to get ready, and could only drive so far without...
So you caught up with them where?
And ended up finally catching them at Kenora.
Oh, in Kenora.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. So,
in Ontario.
yeah, I was behind them all the way from Regina, about 6 hours behind, and
Okay.
finally caught up in Kenora.
Nice. So once you caught up with them, what was the support like going through the towns?
It was overwhelming is probably the only way I can describe it, especially because I thought, as we got farther east that we would see less support, and I was overwhelmed that there was just so much more support. The closer we got to Ottawa, the more support there was.
Nice. And what did you find the energy was like downtown Ottawa?
It was amazing. It was happy. It was optimistic. It was people getting together, people talking, people laughing, people dancing, people hugging. Just total strangers, coming up and saying hello and giving you a hug and thanking you for being there. It was just it was an amazing experience.
Oh, nice. And did you know how long you would be gone?
I had no idea. I knew I wanted to be gone until we had the freedoms, that God gave us back. But I didn't think it would be a short time, but I didn't think it would actually be as long as it was, and we're not quite done yet. I don't believe.
Yeah. And how? And have you been home yet?
No, not actually.
So you've still been on the road. Wow.
Yeah, well, I did go back to Fort St. John and get some work done on the truck, but I haven't been back to my place in Chetwynd yet. Wow,
that's amazing. And so, I mean, I can't even ask you the question what it's like being back home, because you haven't even been home yet. That's amazing. So what are your plans next? What do you feel is accomplished in Ottawa?
Well, I think to me, what seemed to be accomplished the most was bringing the country together and people seeing that they weren't alone, that they were united in wanting what they want a country that's free. They want a country with opportunities like we thought we had when we were born. And what we accomplished was waking up the people that didn't know that they had other people thinking the same way as them.
Right.
And it actually seemed to be a spark that not only woke up our country, but seemed to be reverberated around the world from what we could tell. And people around the world are showing that they want the same thing. They want freedom. They want to be free.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. And it was very nice seeing you again.
Yeah, thank you.
And yeah, we'll see you back on the road.
Yeah, you bet. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Conrad.
I'm Randy from Lacrete, Alberta, and I am right now in my hometown, Lacrete, Alberta, right by the Lacrete Heritage Center. Just finished having a bit of a meet and greet here with Joseph Borgal, that is running for the Conservative Party of Canada leadership race. And so the reason why we're doing that and how I know Joseph in the first place is I was part of the Freedom Convoy going to Ottawa. And so after the first day of the convoy there, me and Joseph met there that night or whatever, and I found out he was rallying all the way through this COVID pandemic with Canadians for Truth is what he formed. And so yeah, I got to know him quite well personally. He's a really great guy. And he has now decided to run for that, so which is a great thing. So we're just kind of helping him out, doing a little convoy through the north, through the Alberta towns here, and helping him out on his campaign trail a bit here.
And what was your initial push to go to Ottawa?
My initial push to go to Ottawa was, I'm an owner-operator trucking company, and it's been a very big struggle over the last few years, especially through this COVID, with the lockdowns and with mandates and stuff that are being implemented on everything. It just seems like a guy goes from one stumbling block to another one. And so it's been quite the struggle. So then I hear about the Freedom Convoy and I give it some thought there, and I didn't think it would really get into something like that. And I was like, yeah, probably I should go and partake with that. And what kind of tipped me over is the guy I was dealing with for my winter work, he kind of told me that it would be okay this year because they were shorthanded on trucks to come and work for him because of the not having the COVID QR passport, I guess. So then he said it would be okay, but by next year you're going to have it. So, and I was like, you know what, if that's the case, we got to draw this line somewhere. So we drew the line and we went to Ottawa, snowballed into something absolutely phenomenally big. I never thought this would create some kind of a big movement / awakening across the world. And also revealing so much truth that is actually happening in our whole political system, and not only the political system with among us, like just kind of unleashing what actually the divide is, which they've been always telling us East and West divide in Canada. I always thought the guys in Eastern Canada were totally different people. I had an experience that totally changed my mind in Ottawa, finding out these people are no other than just like me and everyone else in Western Canada. Finding out that we united Canada through this movement has been such an amazing thing. To know how we actually stand together, and now having stood together and showing that we can do things with power and numbers, we now have built humongous traction with so many things, including on the political levels. They are scrambling because they know they are implementing crimes on us, committing crimes against us, or whichever way you want to put it, I guess, that is unlawful, completely unlawful. And as well as basically unleashing and exposing how they so totally unfaithfully operate, like in such a demonic way. Like there's no legislation to what they are doing. God created us to have common ground and to work off of a foundation, off of core values, off of a moral compass, so to speak, and which they are not. They have not been working off of a legislation or platform of any sort, basically proving to us if we show any sign of opposing, they will pass another bill or another mandate coming our way, and here we go again, another downhill slope. So we have stopped it, like I told you, with this line before. Well, we drew that line and we are holding that line. We are holding that line very true right now. And with truth, we will get justice. And this is how we are going to move forward as Canadian people.
Right on. Well, thank you. Is there a message you'd like to share with anyone moving forward?
My message would be and what I am my message that I would like to say to all Canadians is be passionate about loving each other and stand in unity. Guys, I can't stress this enough. Canada needs to stand in unity and with love. Have a divine love. Just stand together. It is no greater thing to feel that we can actually do things together. Not feeling that we have to do things by ourselves, because we cannot do that. As well, trust that, I'm going to quote a verse here that I have on my truck dashboard. It's Romans 8:13. If God is for us, who can be against us? And that is what we are running on. Guys, I want to share that with you. Please go forward, stand united, and love one another. That is my message.
Hello, we're here with Farmer. We're here to do our recap and yes, post Freedom Convoy 2022.
Yeah.
All right, thank you for coming, Farmer.
You're welcome.
And how did you hear about it? What?
I was on TikTok and I seen Chris Barber on it, and I'm like, I'll go to Medicine Hat and at least watch people go by. So I started seeing some of the trucks go by, and I had my wife and my daughter with me. I'm like, I'm going. And one of my hired guys was with us too. So he ended up driving my wife and my daughter home and kept them. Like, I'll just go to Winnipeg. And once we started going through Winnipeg, all the support there was just unbelievable. And even going up like through Swift Current, people on the bridge, it's just heartwarming. So you just couldn't stop, right? It's just gotta keep going, gotta keep going.
So that was the supporters then that you're referring to.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that's what fueled you to keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah. So really, you went to watch, and then you decided right then and there that you wanted to keep going.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you even have time to pack?
Walmart.
Yeah. Walmart, awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So yeah, so obviously you didn't know. Did you know anyone that was going up?
No,
So you knew nobody.
nobody.
Wow. So it was just that internal flame that just fueled you to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome. And you came up by yourself?
Come up by myself. Yeah.
Yeah. In your truck, like your 4-wheeler, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. And so, like, how's the transition been? Like, just being home for a couple days.
I've only been home like 4 hours.
Okay.
I haven't really.
So you're not there yet.
Yeah.
That makes 2 of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Awesome. And I think we're all wondering, like, do you have any idea what's going to transpire from here? Like, is there any more stuff planned or?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
See where it takes me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like going through the towns, and like, how was the support downtown Ottawa?
I loved it downtown Ottawa. All the people that would come up and thank you and hug you and, you know, donate food, and it was just unbelievable. And then a lot of mornings I'd spend time standing on the sidewalk and saying good morning to everybody. And, you know, you can change people like that. There was a lady there that would wear a mask from day one, but towards the end, she wouldn't wear a mask and she'd say hello, how are you, and all that. So, I mean, that means a lot too.
Right.
So,
Just seeing the transformation in the
Yeah.
in the supporters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, was there a favorite place that you like to go for breakfast down there? Was there any restaurants that opened up for us, or?
yeah, there's a couple of restaurants. The bistro where we went for breakfast. The Thai place. Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Had to support them too because they supported us right from day one. So,
Yeah. No, that's great. I mean, and so when you got down there, not knowing anyone, what was that sense of community like? Like just not knowing anyone.
actually, it didn't bother me. Like I work all over doing stuff. So you know, not knowing people, it's just I don't have a problem talking to people. So.
Yeah. Did
Yeah.
you find like you met a lot of people along the way, like in your group and stuff, or?
Like, I met Chris on the way and then a couple other people, but I didn't know where they ended up.
Yeah.
So I did know one person when I got down there. He was from Maple Creek.
Yeah.
Found out. So I went and seen him, and then I just started meeting people throughout. And we had a really good group of people right on our street. Couldn't ask for anybody better.
Awesome. Well, and is there anything else you'd like to add, or?
No,
Okay, well, thank you so much, Farmer.
you're
And it
welcome.
was awesome meeting you.
Yeah, same.
And we'll be, obviously, we'll be in touch for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.